Hi friends! Thanks for joining me again for Bible time. Today is Maundy Thursday. No, I didn't say Monday Thursday, though it does sound like that. Maundy Thursday is what we call the Thursday of Holy Week. Maundy is spelled M-A-U-N-D-Y, and it comes from a Latin word that means mandate or command. We call it this because on this day, on the day before Jesus died, Jesus gave his friends a new command. What do you think that command was? Some of you know this story already. Well, let's review. On this day, Jesus had one last meal with his friends. And after they had eaten, he took bread and he broke it and he said, "This is my body. Eat it." Gross. Gross, Jesus. And then he took wine and he poured it into a cup and he said, "This is my blood. Drink it." Super gross, Jesus. We don't want to drink your blood. Now, Jesus wasn't saying that the bread and the cup were actually his body and his blood, but what Jesus was doing was he was telling his friends, I'm going to die. My body is going to be broken and my blood is going to be poured out. This is going to happen. And every time you get together and eat the bread and drink the cup, remember that I died for you. And we still do this today. We do it in our church. It's done in churches and in faith communities around the world. We call it the Lord's Supper or communion or the Eucharist, depending on our tradition. We do this in our church on the first Sunday of every month. And many of you have done this with our congregation. It's a really important thing that we do because Jesus told us to do it. But Jesus didn't stop there. Next, Jesus got up and he took a bowl of water and he took a towel and he started washing his friends' feet. Ew, Jesus, gross, really? They wore sandals everywhere and they walked on dirt roads and there was probably a lot of stinky, crusty dirt on their feet. And Jesus was washing them? One disciple, Peter, agreed with us and he was like, "Whoa, Jesus, I don't want you to wash my feet. That's something a servant does." But Jesus told Peter, if you don't let me wash your feet, you can't be part of what I'm doing. Now, why would Jesus do this? I think Jesus was trying to show his friends that he came to be a different kind of savior than what they were expecting. They wanted someone who would come and fight the Romans and be the king of a Jewish nation. But Jesus came for more than that. Jesus came to die, and not just to die, but to beat death and come back to life. But wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. That night, Jesus showed his friends that he came to be a servant and that he wants us to serve each other too, that what we do shows God's love to other people. How have people showed their love to you through their actions? What do you think it felt like for the disciples when Jesus washed their feet? How can you show love to others with your actions and be a servant like Jesus calls us to be? All right, friends, I want you to do something for me today. I want you to ask the adults in your house if there's a towel or a cloth of some kind that you can decorate. And I want you to decorate it with markers or with paint and make it into a beautiful reminder of what Jesus did on Maundy Thursday. Make it a reminder for you of Jesus' love and of Jesus' new command to us. Friends, thank you so much for being with me today on this Maundy Thursday. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow on Good Friday. Bye, friends.